Hey everybody, we're going to have a little bit of a goofy issue here. Our lighting is all acting retarded. So you can see the back of my hair is nice and green. So either that or I'm radioactive. I don't know. But if you remember, we were in this little town we found because we were trying to hope that by going through all these houses we could find medicine. We've been through like the first 4 of them, and we went through we've gone through, we haven't found nothing. If you remember correctly, whoop, today's I knocked my heater over. My bad. If you remember, we actually were able to find, what was it? Well, I know one was nothing. We found some saves in the basements and the attics. Not that good either. So we're hold up here because we got dum-dum out here trying to crawl out through the porch. Because remember, we picked that one first house on the left when we got there. Not like the movie with the last house on the left. But we picked the first one on the left, and that way we could have like a outpost. This is where we're gonna go. This is where we're gonna. Of course, you see the chest. We're gonna drop off our stuff. This is all the stuff. Remember, you've been seeing me every time I go there. I'll blur it out because I don't want you to sit here and watch me have to organize my stuff, move things around, do this, see what I have, see what I can take out, see what I can use, eat, drink, all that stuff. But we are going to leave it up this time because I want you to see this is what we've accumulated in just those couple of houses. And even though we're going to have to go a little bit further, that's the issue I'm going to have, is getting further means we have to run, of course, farther back to this outpost. But at the same time, it could get more dangerous because that's more distance we have to travel. Because we don't want to have to worry about stuff. I mean, you've already seen us get attacked by dogs like 5,000 times. And see, look, 1 stamina minus per 1 second. It's actually just, I don't know why I read it like that. -1 stamina every 1 second, because it's went up to the next stage. When you first get the infection, it doesn't do anything really. When it goes up to the first stage, it's like you lose it's like every 30 seconds you lose 1 stamina. That's fine. Now we're at the next stage where it's literally every second goes by, we're going to lose 1. We put a point into the perk that's going to regenerate our stamina just a little faster, so it offsets it. It's just going to go like this. Up, down, up, down, up. Now that means when we do crazy stuff, like going around, then what happens is we have to wait, because if I start chopping wood or if I start doing other stuff, then what's going to happen is it's going to drain faster and it's going to go all crazy. You want to come over here? And it's going to go all the way down to 0, and of course that means when you have no stamina and you're trying to do something, it's pretty much going to be, you're going to do less damage to the block, so it's going to take longer. See, and I can't sit there because it's offsetting it. And I don't have a high enough athletic skill, because after the first point it goes up, you have to have higher and higher and higher and higher. Drinking water does give you 20. Coffee beans we're growing. If we can get it, all the stuff to make, then what we can do is we can make coffee, but that makes you, of course, thirstier. It does give you that 100 stamina, which will offset it. But we'll see. We're going to go drop some stuff off at our hardware store. Because if you notice, it is getting dark. That's why I was also showing you the chest, is to kind of offset the fact that it's filling up, so I don't have to make another one. Because I don't want it to be like an outpost house just full of chests on the door and stuff. What we're going to do is, since it's nighttime, that's why I was creeping back, we're going to fill this up, get some stuff going, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to go check out that farm. Remember the beginning of the game? Well, actually, a little thing up there for y'all. It's the first episode of this where we actually came across the farm. You can go check that out. We're going to go and go back there now that we have guns. We have the blunderbuss and we have a pistol. Now, that way, because from what I've heard, and I've seen other people do it, there's dogs. And it's like a bunch of dogs. And zombies all over the place, because there's a barn and a house. I don't want to walk in there and just be like, we're going to die. So we're going to do what we can, since it is nighttime. I mean, normally, I wouldn't have snuck out. I would have just, like we did in that same video, I'd just sit there. But to be fair, we're already at the second stage of our infection. It's probably going to start making us delirious. It's probably going to start making us crazy. I don't know. But now that we're trying to go through the night, also I can just go run and jump through that window. I'm trying to collect the seeds. I'm trying to collect stuff. We found fertilizer, so we're actually tilling up the land because that's going to give us 5 corn per spot. That'll be nice. We got our chrysanthemum. Our mushrooms are growing. Mushrooms actually do grow better like in a darker place, but luckily we're near water, so that helps. Now, like I said, normally, like in the other ones, we just hit out, but at some point, the infection is going to start draining our health away. And then eventually, one stage is we're just going to die. So not only the fact that we're probably delirious, we need to find a way to find medicine. And I really don't have the time during the day to do this, because I need to be on the hunt for stuff like crazy. Right now I'm just trying to get some stuff done, empty out our inventory, fortify our house, because if we do actually find medicine, or for some crazy reason we can survive long enough to the 7th day, I don't want to just get overrun and them tear the walls down around me. That would be insane. Yeah, see? We're going to go through here. Also, make sure you don't... I need to take that car apart at some point with a wrench. I just, like I said, haven't had time. Try not to place stuff too close. You can cause cars to explode. Not a fun thing to happen. Did it once in creative. I tried to build a junkyard and put a car on top of a car. The first car fell. Both cars exploded. I died. Apparently that's a thing in creative. But, because if we do make it to the 7th night, we will surround all that with spikes. Not saying we're going to make it there. Yeah, see? We got a forge. We need to, yeah, you have to have 50 clay, 50 rocks, stone, whatever. You have to have the bellows and the pipes. I'm thinking, yeah, there we go. Right near the wooden staircase we built, because that's the one thing this game hasn't had yet. Is fire. I know it works in Minecraft. It can spread. There's flammable blocks and not flammable stuff. They should add it, so people won't just be like, "Oh look, I just built a wooden staircase. Let's put something that doesn't just generate heat. There's literally fire in it, fire coming out of the top of it, and it's just going crazy." So now we need a chest for our forge stuff, because this is our crafting room. Or we're going to eventually put a crafting table somewhere and a chemistry station when we get that far. If we don't die, and see again, I'm going to show y'all, we're going to just dump anything craftable like pipes and stuff, anything we can use in any of the stations, dismantle, all that'll go here. That way we're not eating up the whole chest out there. And see, the first thing, we got it going, we had our fuel in there, we got to get our iron. We got to just keep going with it, see? Smart thing to do. When you're done, turn it off. Now, if I was gonna run around inside here and maybe go cook some food or whatever, it's nighttime, I could let it run because it gives you a timer and it breaks those things down. Like raw iron gives you 5 iron, regular iron, like right there, gives you 1 to build stuff. That's fine, but you don't want to just leave and then like you run out of the raw iron, so there's an empty slot. That fire still burns. It doesn't shut itself off. Kind of an issue there. So see, we need to let that run through because we need to start making our actual iron tools. There we go, all those rocks are gone. See? We finally got our little stuff going up here. Why are we beating things to death with like a stone axe? Why do we not have a shovel? Have I gone this whole time? There we go. Look at that. It's like magic, guys. Let's just do that. Now we have a hole. We can make a swimming pool. Probably out of concrete later, even though there's a river right there. Because that's like one of the main things to make almost everything usually requires 2 components. You want to make iron? You can need clay and the raw iron, in the iron in there. Like I think everything like basic materials to craft items usually requires a component and clay. Guess clay is glue. I just know when you make a jar, it even takes clay, which is weird because of glass. Just thought you melt the glass and it just made glass. Never seen someone just take a wad of clay and just throw it with a bunch of shards of glass and roll it around and be like a jar. It holds water. See, before we do anything, like I said, we need to get some of this so we can get our iron weapons. We get enough, we can make a blunderbuss, because we've been crafting the ammo for it when we kept finding the coal and the nitrate. We've been finding paper all over the place for some weird reason. It's like people just keep random paper everywhere. So that is another thing we're gonna do. Gotta love when people just want to knock on your door, huh? Oh well. Like I said, what we're gonna have to do is go through and get all this set up. See, look, we can make our pickaxe, and then eventually, of course, we actually can go make an iron shovel. I want to make an iron fire axe, and we're gonna make the blunderbuss. Because if you remember, we've been making the ammo for the blunderbuss. We're getting the coal and the nitrate while we were trying to get the stone. See, look, I'm gonna show you. See that? See how horrible it is taking that long to go through? We broke 1 block already. It's taking that long just to collect that. We're gonna switch over now. Show you already the improvements we're gonna have. Look at that. You can actually physically see chunks of that bar going away. When last time we broke a block, I literally had to say, okay, I'm just gonna come back later and, you know, fix it. See, now we're gonna have to get more iron because, like I said, of course, we're gonna have to get the blunderbuss built because at least it'll be some type of shotgun. And then at the same time, we're also gonna have to try to make ourselves an iron shovel because it'll last longer, dig up faster, and then a fire axe, so we can actually just run up to a tree and chop it down. I want to be able to actually go up to those little pine like trees thingies. It's doing stuff, but not good. Ah, there we go. There's a rock, and we accidentally dug a hole in accident. But I would like to be able to walk up those little pine trees that have like 300 health, and just go wham and knock it down in one go, and then be happy about it. Not be back in like 5 minutes, beating stuff down. So we got some nice improvised stuff. Well, I improvised a little bit better than that. First step to actually looking like we're halfway getting there. If we can find a football helmet, we can make a mining helmet. If we have all those necessary supplies, but that means we're getting a little bit closer to be able to kind of venture into, I guess you could say, crazier territory, dangerous, however you want to look at it. I'm hoping that the farm will have antibiotics, because they should. It'd be nice, because at this point that means the herbal ones don't work anymore. We can, if we find the ingredients, you can make antibiotics at a campfire, but you have to have the right item. We have a beaker, and we have something else, but that's the problem. Is there you have to have a bunch of stuff too. We have the chrysanthemum, we have the mushrooms, we have nitrate. I believe you have to have moldy bread. We have a bunch of sandwiches, which we have to find a chemistry station and a bunch of dirty water to fix that problem. So, here we go. I'm gonna fast forward through the rest of that night, or day, whatever. We got the blunderbuss built. You saw us queuing it up. It takes a long while. We got some ammo. We got our pistol. We got our magnum bullets in case we find a gun, because there is a trophy that literally says to kill so many people with a magnum. I've never found one in any of the times I've played this game. Never found. I think one time I found a book on how to make it. That was it. And if you notice, behind the filing cabinet stuff, I busted the windows out. One of the previous ones, because that way when they're hitting the spikes on the 7th night, I hope to put lights on these poles out here. I want to put light going straight out, and on the insides I want to put a light on both sides so I can turn them on, so when they're hitting those spikes and just going, I can sit there with the bow and be like, stop breaking my stuff so they don't tear it up as fast. We're gonna just kind of, because this is literally the opposite direction we traveled in the beginning. Because we came this way, we passed that farm and we went, we don't want no dog. Now I'm gonna probably do like I did last time and walk down the side of it so we can collect some more corn. It doesn't fill you up, but like 1 point whatever. But that's free food I'm looking at, and that's always a plus. See, you can't collect those, but you can bust up the husk for seeds. Can't get the cornmeal from it, but see that you can't collect from that one either. But that is nice. You can at least get the seeds from it. I don't want to bust the green ones up because I feel like I can come back later and they'll actually have corn on them. Hey, you stop. Yeah, I know. I wish you could actually set hotkeys for stuff, so you're not just pulling out every little random tool just to do stuff. Because I have them in a specific order. So it's like, oh, you fell down. Let me get this club out. There we go. Nothing but food. All right, not medicine, but I would like to have something because I don't want to starve to death and be like, I found medicine, yay, which is going to dehydrate me, and then be like, gives you the same thing. I mean, we were going to be getting 5 corn for everyone we planted because we fertilize it. And at the 4-way here, all 4 corners of the road are corn. So, I guess every time we head this way, we could just pick up more. So I'm just going to try to run down there. Now see, if I can get some of those set up around the hardware store, that'd be even nicer. I know that takes a lot to make the lights. Random corn seed. See, look. Why am I drawing your attention if I'm just walking through a cornfield? I'm not making noise. I'm just walking into corn if it's falling over. You need to be a zombie that carries medicine. Not painkillers. I got enough of them. There we go. Start raising our knife skill up. You get more. Use a knife, you'll gather up more resources from it. Same with the deer or anything like that also. All these corn seeds. The good thing about that is, normally when you have a garden, what you have to do is you have to pick all the stuff, and then you have to turn around and be like, okay, well I had 3 corn plants, so I've got to grind up 3 corn for the seeds, so I'm not really getting the 15, I'm going to be getting 12. I've got so many seeds there, I can just literally be like, yeah, I'm just going to take that, and I'm going to put some more down. And we'll be able to do that for a long while without having to actually, I guess you could say, use up my stuff, because this is all here. I may actually just, if I get low on seeds, just come running over here and do that again. Plus it'll help raise the skill of my, whatever I'm using to beat it. I'm pretty sure whatever I use will probably bash it in 1 hit. I might get a shovel, just so I can raise up my mining tool skills. Those bags or stuff that's dropped just randomly. Like falling. Hey buddy. How's it going? There we go, look. Makes it easy. Just stand on the other side of the fence and beat them. There's a concrete pole in the middle of it, so they have to get to that. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't know they could fall over it. So the mechanic for them falling, they could fall over a fence. But they can't light on fire whenever there's something too close. I know it's on the computer, and I know that that's a thing. Like, no, it's not a thing on the computer, but I know on the computer they have more updates. So maybe they could just kind of add that in. Also, they could give us the updates, you know, like the spears. I would love to be able to have a spear and just chunk it at a zombie. And then when I kill him, go recover my spears off his body if they didn't break. It'd be nice. Or they said you can find lockpicks. A book, and you can learn how to make the lockpick sets. And then that way you can lockpick the safes, so you're not sitting there just. See you guys in about an hour. Hey, look, I can loot it. It's like a whole extra skill and everything that they added in. You're important. You can have medicine. You come here. Nothing else matters. I need antibiotics. At this point, I need like a lot of them. I need 3 sets of them. Right now, 1 would be good. Counteract this. See my stamina? It's constantly. It's my body freaking out because I'm so sick. Who are you swinging at? I'm not even right there. Your friend over here is crawling on the ground. Hey buddy, you need to stop. Okay. Hey. There we go. What you got? Vitamins. Okay. That can raise our wellness, which gives us more health and stamina. Yeah. Drop the rotten meat anyways. I mean, this 7 days to die, that means there's gonna be zombies. I can get rotten meat out the wazoo whenever I need to, for some reason, collect it. I know you can use it to make fertilizer. But okay, so see, look, now we don't have enough room for that. I hope that was you, because that sound was creepy. And I hope it's not some giant, like a bear or something, just hanging out in the freaking cornfield like, hey buddy, I'm gonna wait till y'all die. One of you dies. You know what, there you go, look. Come on. I can't hit you for some reason, because I keep hitting the fence. So I'm gonna poke a hole in it anyways. I gotta find a way to get in there and loot that barn. That's where I'm hoping the medicine's at. I'm hoping that there's a farmer who had a bunch of stock antibiotics for his animals or something. Yeah, see? Blunderbuss ammo. Rock, gunpowder, paper. Super easy. And that way, since we picked it up, we can make more. This way, when we do come across dogs, as soon as I hear it, I can just pull that thing out and just be like, no! You go away now. That's another reason I like the bone shiv. Whenever it's like the wooden club. When it breaks, you don't repair it, it just snaps. It's out of your inventory, not taking up space. And that means we're probably going to have to throw it on a chest in here somewhere. Because it's probably going to be another, like I said, there's going to be a little outpost everywhere. Which I like that because, like I said, there's many different directions you can go from here. It's dark. I'm glad I have a mining helmet. Ain't jack crap in here. Alright, I found the other way out. A lot of good that's doing me. Somebody closed the garage door to the barn. There's jack crap in here. No cooler, no. Hey, look. I was gonna say, no, nothing for medicine or nothing. I guess it'd be smart to keep it up here so an animal doesn't just like kick it over and be like, well, there goes all the medicine. You're gonna die. You know, there we go, look, eat them. I would normally have saved it because they can give it a dysentery and they raise my wellness. But I guess at this point, weight raising it won't hurt. Yeah, and yes, the stamina drain from the disease does lower your wellness. It counts as any other stamina drain. So while I'm sitting there randomly walking around and my stamina's just going up, down, up, down, up, down, eventually it's just going to say, you lose -1 wellness. Which is another way to slowly freaking kill me because I'm going to get to the point where I'm not going to have enough health. So the zombie's going to start banging on me. And then, remember, when we first started, they did 20 damage a hit. I mean, if you look at my health, look at it. Wow, I don't even have 100. At 100, you can take 5 hits. Not even there. I'm wearing clothes, but I didn't always reduce it that much. Ew. So we have some iron we can fix this with. Oh, it doesn't use the bars. It just uses the scrap iron. Really? Ooh, this durability dropped a lot. But it literally just gave us a a whole level worth of experience for repairing that thing. So probably should quit using it to smash up the dead bodies, because I don't want to keep losing durability and that thing kind of gets sucky. That's why it does a lot of damage, because it's a really high quality weapon we just somehow managed to find. Okay, there was nothing in there. We went busting through the garage over there. There's nothing. This farmer's probably smart when he left. Probably took everything with him. Now look, there's more corn that way. There's a lot. Probably could have a whole episode of me just running through a cornfield going, yay! Yay! We have 200 arrows.
I'm a magical hand. I'm not really.
Took all of his medicine,
It doesn't
but
show.
he left some clothes. All right.
It doesn't show.
So we need to drop off something. We need to make a chest, because we're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have to make this into an outpost. And plus, it's got many different directions of roads. It'll probably be a good idea.
Then my green bracelet doesn't show. Oh yeah, it's green. Probably was.
So, let's see what we got. Yeah, there you go. Look, drop it off. Bam, drop off everything in there. Now we got another spot we can store our stuff where we can find it. It's a miracle. Now we can run around busting up everything. Woo! Break the couches. Break the couches. They give us wood and cloth. Love you. More pain medicine. Oh, in the trash we can find pain pills. Nobody just happens to throw away antibiotics. Not everybody saves them. They gotta be somewhere. Alright. Ooh, bathroom, bathroom. Are you serious? There was nothing in there. Nothing. Nah. Ooh, I found some cooking pots. You can make a bomb out of those. We'll make landmines, but still, come on. That's like the third, fourth, I don't know, I quit counting on how many times we walked into the bathroom to check the medicine cabinet, and it's empty. There's nothing. Nothing in there. At least one time we found a splint and some Band-Aids. Oh, that was honey. Honey's good, it removes stuff. What does it remove?
Mama.
It removes infection. But I believe it's like it's like herbal antibiotics. It will remove infection in the beginning. We went to stage 1 where we started losing 30 stamina. That's 30. That was a lot. 1 stamina every 30 seconds. Now we're at stage 2 where we lose 1 stamina every second. That won't save us anymore. If we can find enough antibiotics to get down to the very beginning, then we can actually use that to get rid of it. So, it's not exactly what we need, but that means it's one less set of antibiotics we gotta find. It means now we only need 2. So instead of having to hurry and find 3, it makes it a little easier because it's a little less. Of course I can't do it. Yay, we fixed it. And we used our pickaxe to break the metal. Ooh, that means that safe I saw should take a little. I mean, we're probably still going to have to edit it out. It's probably still going to take a while because I'm going to have to put points into the Miner 49er one. But it should take a little less time. Now, look. Treasure maps. I got 2 of them. It's pointless. The treasure's already there. I can't use the same map again to put another chest there. That would probably make the game just go, 2 things can't be here. Usually the last time I checked, it makes things explode. I don't want it blowing up. I have to go find it. Gun parts. I honestly don't remember what guns I can craft. I've read a few books and stuff like that. There you go. I mean, I guess that really doesn't work. Okay, we made iron arrows, so they're a little bit stronger. So what we need to do is we actually need to go through those first, just for the fact of they're going to do more damage, take zombies out quicker, but it's also going to free up a space for inventory. Probably should dump off the gazillion seeds we have. That's something y'all need to add to the game. You should be able to take the corn seeds and make popcorn. It should give you fullness. but it could maybe make you thirsty, like some of the other food does. It would be amazing. You have to have like the iron cooking pot. Maybe it takes a little bit of water. I don't know. No, because you just gotta heat it up. So yeah, maybe it just takes a while to make it, like an actual thing of popcorn to pop. That would be. I mean, yeah, it sounds like it'd be an easy one. There's a guy in the cornfield just kind of going, "Hey, you don't see me. Hey, hey." Look, it's bad enough we already had somebody come trying to walk through our door in the city trying to borrow a cup of sugar, and then we killed her. And all the neighbors got mad. And then they tried to eat us. It was a bad neighborhood. Somebody learned how to use the stairs because we're dumb and we forgot to build a door. See, told you this infection is just making us all weird in the head. We're not even thinking straight. Here, now there's spikes in my house. There you go. Fall down. There you go. Moldy sandwiches. Oh, I'm sorry. Old sham sandwiches, what they're called. But it's a moldy sandwich. Here you go. Look. This way they can't come flying up the side like she did when she was just like, I'm not even going to use the stairs. Now you get caught in a barbed wire and you fall over. So, since we did that, we can run down here. Take our last gun part. Which those would be things we're going to be bringing back. Because we need to make we need to make a chest on top of the hardware store where our house is, where our important stuff like guns are going to be stored. There we go. Yeah, let's just use the bow. Make less noise. And see, look, I already figured it was going to take a lot because it's the first time we're using it. That's why I had that other still. I mean, to be honest, I was going to use it to fix the club, whichever one broke first. But apparently it just uses the scrap iron that I could get from just busting up the shelves in the hardware store. So if I never have enough, I could just be like, one moment. Bam, pickaxe. Which is actually what I'm going to do at nighttime. I need to go to the hardware store and start busting them up with the pickaxe to raise up my mining skill so I can get to the point where I can swing once and shatter the whole shelf and get a bunch of iron. This person, I don't have a medicine cabinet. We've already found one like that back in the little town. Didn't have anything at all. So what good was that? They all seem to have these weird closets. See, this one's not so strange, I guess. There's a trash can. If you remember, at the end of the video, we're going to throw up the last video and one of our follow-up videos. But if you go watch the last video, we literally walked in the bedroom. After we walked to the bathroom, we walked into the closet, and there was a toilet in it. I mean, I know in my house, my closets don't have toilets. That would be weird. I mean, I don't know what you need to be doing, I guess, in case you just gotta go when you're hanging up clothes and you're just like, I can keep doing my job while I'm doing my business. I don't know. It's weird. But yes, there was one there. I'm just gonna be glad when we find medicine, so I just go back to the range and just start. I'm taking that toilet out of that closet. I'm gonna disassemble it. I need the iron pipes out of it anyways, but that's not the point. I'm gonna start stripping those houses like crazy. Ugh. This is pretty much where we're gonna stop here, because we're gonna actually have to just leave from here. We're gonna have to head back. We're gonna have to probably go back to the city and start going through houses again. Wasn't really happy about that. I was hoping I'd find something. I found honey, so I can't be too mad. I found gun parts, found honey. Because at least with the honey, like I said, we don't need 3 antibiotics now. We only need 2. Because when we get the infection down to the very beginning, which it doesn't have a number by it, we can drink the honey and bam. So that is going to be a helpful thing. We're going to have to load up. Definitely taking food with us. See, like I said, when we head back, we need to bring stuff with us. This is our little outpost. We have a drop box, all that fun stuff. If you haven't yet, definitely go hit that like button. Like I said, sorry about the lighting. Kind of going a little crazy. I mean, my hair's green. That's cool. And if you definitely haven't, subscribe, hit the bell, so you know we're trying to put a video out every week. Right now we're bouncing between this and Fallout. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Leave us a comment. Let us know which one you like. And if after all that, hit that little share button, post it all over the place so everybody else can come watch us smash zombies and not find medicine and die of an infection out of the zombie apocalypse, because wow.